Yo, what's up guys? I suppose this is a bit of my farewell video of creating classic WoW content. I quit playing the game about a month or so ago, and at this point I think I'm done, at least until TBC. So this video, I saw these guys spamming in the trade chat for a tank for like 10 minutes or something for Undead Strat. So I figure I'll go do this Undead Strat and I'll talk a little bit about just everything that's going through my mind regarding classic WoW and what I've been doing beyond. I did leave up my party chat. I thought maybe we will have some funny anecdotes. I mean, my guy was pretty geared when I stopped playing my warrior. He's not quite as geared anymore, but he still has Thunder Fury and stuff. So let's see if they say anything. And I'm just gonna tell them I'm doing this for fun. So I did just get whispered. Thunder Fury warrior without a guild? You gotta be trolling. No, not trolling. It's kind of funny he thinks I'm trolling. No troll. So vanilla WoW, when it first came out, that was my first real experience with like a hardcore game. And so the opportunity to come back and play this game again, now that I'm an older dude, I got more gamer knowledge in my brain. Everything has advanced so much, but even just from a nostalgia factor, to come back and play this game was just amazing. It was really, really amazing. And I think classic WoW as an experiment, or whatever you want to call what it was, overall it was really good. I think at this stage, I got to the point where I became so disinterested in the game that I didn't even want to complete Naxxramas. But I don't think that that's going to be everyone's experience. It was just my experience. Okay, see? Okay, here we go. This guy's curious again. Are you running this a bunch for rep? Nope. Just saw you looking for a tank and thought I'd come. This guy just says, oh nice, thanks. Smiley face. No problem, bro. All right, Undead Stratholme. This is the perfect end. This is the perfect end to my WoW Classic career. The way that I feel and the type of burnout that I had, I feel like it's really unique to me because of my experiences in the game. And I don't think that everyone would feel the same way that I feel. I do feel Classic overall. This game has been a tremendous success. The nostalgia factor was amazing. Even after the nostalgia factor wore off, at the core of this game, there's so much good. I think that the segue topic for me, like leading to my burnout and my disillusionment with the game, one of the segues was taking on guild leadership very early on in the game and feeling a genuine obligation and duty to keep the guild alive after my guild co-founder left. I put a lot of pressure on myself to make the guild that we had created, Attuned, succeed. And it's very stressful. I mean, the amount of work that goes into being a guild leader and the amount of work that goes into being on an officer team. And then on top of that, I also took on the task of main tank, and I also took on the task of raid leader. It was so much for me just from just like a stress standpoint. I was stressed out from the game. I mean, it was a lot. There was drama, there was problems. There's always loot drama. There's always interpersonal drama. There's people that are saying, you know, homophobic things, and people that are saying, you know, racist stuff. Who knows what? There's always some bad stuff happening. Or two people fighting and they're important for them to not be fighting. Managing all of that was definitely the start to me having less fun with the game. was taking on that guild leadership. It wasn't a good choice, and I don't think it's for me. And when I left Attuned and decided to fully just step back from being involved in guild leadership, that was the start of the end for me, because the guild was sort of the glue that kept me very interested in the game and invested and immersed and in love with the game. This guy's, oh my god, this guy's never been here. If there's anything I should know, let me know. Good to go? Cool, here we go. Oh man, I haven't played in a while. Feels weird. So the next big thing that I really want to talk about is just, I guess, the concept of gold buying. I don't blame people for buying gold. I never did it. I understand that the time investment to farm gold is so like out of whack and intense. If you're a normal person, you have to buy gold to keep up with everyone. It's like mandatory. And my day job in many ways was dealing with the guild and farming gold. I feel like a lot of my hard work was really, I guess, undercut and devalued, greatly devalued by the rampant gold selling and gold buying. Yeah, it created a situation where there was so much gold selling and gold buying that it even created a greater market for, I think, botting and multi-boxers and hackers. I mean, it was just, there were a lot of people that weren't truly playing the game, making most of the gold, and a lot of that gold was going to illegitimate places. And this became the most evident to me when I started doing a lot of GDKP raids, because in a GDKP raid, I was seeing items go for 12,000, 15,000 gold, same person paying that same amount for multiple high ticket items. And I'll tell you right now, that gold is not legit. All I can say is it's blatant. Like, there are people that, there's no doubt in my brain those people buy gold, and it just it feels so bad. Like, I put in, you know, 5 hours to farm a certain amount of gold, and someone just spends just a teeny bit of money to buy it. But I never wanted to jeopardize my account, and like I said, I thought personally, that it's like it's cheating. I know I know that's gonna anger some people, but in my opinion, it is. That's cheating. Okay, so the problem is, for a game that's designed like this, where you really want this type of game to never go pay to win, because the whole idea is that, you know, your hard work is displayed through your character. You know what I mean? Pressing the credit card and going to a GDKP raid, that does not impress me. Using your credit card, going to GDKP, dropping a shit ton, having some crazy gear, it's just, it's lame, it's boring. It's like, okay, cool, like, you got carried and you bought that gear. It really ruined the value not only of my gold by all this gold buying and selling, it also ruined the value of my gear. The stuff that I spent the time to earn in a legit way, with a legit guild, with a really crazy time commitment, it was completely devalued because people are buying and selling so much gold. That's the general gist of why I decided to stop playing Classic WoW. I want to remember some of the good times of Classic, so I'm going to see if I can think about any of those. One of them that immediately comes to mind is just the very beginning. When Classic first came out, oh my gosh, it was crazy. Like, the amount of people that were standing around waiting to do quests in the starting areas It was like 50, 60 people, and it was unbelievably laggy. There was a very real, like, excitement in the air, honestly. I've been a part of some pretty toxic gaming communities. I think Classic definitely is not the most toxic community I've been a part of, but there are absolutely some people that just, dude, they need to go outside. Because I was genuinely bullied for multiple times throughout playing Classic WoW. Mostly because the guild that I originally ran, there was a splinter guild that formed. And you know, they took it as their life's mission to just shit on me. For no reason. I did nothing to them, you know. And then when I decided to leave Attuned eventually, because for myself, I was not really enjoying the game and I was unhappy. And I left for myself and I tried to explain, like, you know, the reasons of why I had to leave. And I was really, really, really as respectful as I could be when leaving. I even gave well over a month's notice that I would be leaving. I passed on all the gear in AQ. I didn't take a single thing from AQ on my warrior because I told the loot council and everyone, the leadership team, everyone else, I just said, hey, I'm gonna have to go. After I left, of course, I received some hate, and maybe I'll show a little bit of that. I'll show some messages, but I wouldn't wish that upon anybody, literally anybody. It's just, I don't understand the cyberbullying thing. But that added in with everything else is another reason why I really wanted to stop playing and to move on to a different game. So to go back to some of the good things, the first really good memory that I have from Classic that makes me smile was, again, just the phase 1. Oh my gosh. Phase 1 was the best phase. It was incredible. There was so much going on, and I'm telling you, the game had a literal energy to it. Like, people were amped out of their brains. People were going on days without sleep. I swear to you. People were nuts. Like, the fanaticism among WoW players, like, it's something unlocks in our brain that we just want to go, we want to go ham, you know? We want to go so hard and grind, and this is just like a part of the fun of the game. In those early days of leveling, I mean, it was so fun. And the dungeons and everything, I think that's where Classic WoW really, really shined, truly shined. One of the most obvious things to say that I love about Classic WoW is just the friends. Like, it is a social game, and that has always been one of the best parts of Classic, is it's super social. You will actually make friends by playing Classic WoW. There's no doubt. You will make internet friends, and there's good people out there. There's genuine good people playing Classic WoW. It's typically an older audience. I've met some amazing people from, especially during my time in Attuned, running that guild. It was just amazing, the people that I met. Many of them, it's kind of sad now that I'm not playing. I don't really talk to them anymore. So it's really bittersweet. But if any of you guys are out there that played with me in Classic, just know I'm thinking of you guys. And it was really an amazing ride. Yeah, one of my last problems with the game, I think that it is both a feature and like a flaw. It's like a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. And that is that we are playing something that already existed. It's not being developed. It's only being released. Compared to playing a game that is like in the process of development or is in the process of releasing, I would rather do that. I would rather have an active team that give a care about, you know, continuing to develop and improve upon it. Classic has some big flaws. Ooh, death grips. I already have them. Classic has some big flaws, but it's kind of like weird and concerning that there's something in my mind that says those are not flaws. That's just the game, and no one is ever gonna fix those things. You know, it's not a game that's in development. For some people, I think that's good, but for me, I think that's bad. We've got Timmy over here. Timmy's trying to leave. Well, this was a great, really smooth run. We got 11 minutes to go on the Baron's Ultimatum. We made some good pace. I talked out my feelings to you guys earlier. I hope everyone's understanding of Just I'm a person, you know? Just like you, I like a game for a while and then sometimes I move to a new game. There might be some of you that are watching that have been playing the same game for the past 20 years or whatever, but that's never been me. You know, I've always switched to different genres, played different things. I'm not trash talking Classic WoW. I think the game's amazing. And I hope you just understand through my video that it's just not for me. The man, the myth, the legend, Baron Rivendare. So the plan for the channel, I might as well talk about it. If you have been watching my Twitch stream at all, you probably already know the last month of my life, over 200 hours, has been devoted to learning Escape from Tarkov. And it's an incredible game. It's sort of like an MMO. It does have MMO-like qualities, but it's closer to like EVE Online, if you want to think about like the type of MMO that it is, where when you die, you lose everything that you're carrying, which is kind of a cool thing. So if you are curious about Escape from Tarkov, I'm going to be doing content for that in the future. And otherwise, no worries at all. Like I said, I appreciate everyone that has checked out my channel, and I'll keep trying to produce, ooh, the robes. I'll keep trying to produce great content for you guys that are going to stick around. TY all, TY. Oh, what a nice community we have here. Classic WoW, you'll always have my heart. All right, Dub Club, that's going to do it for this video, but I would still love to hear from the comments section. Let me know, has your opinion of Classic WoW changed since you first started playing the game? Are you still excited for TBC? I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, I'll catch you in my next video. Take care.